Hi everyone, and welcome to another Heroes and Bosses video. This time I'm going to be talking about Zenithal priming and how to do it with spray cans. As you likely know, Zenithal priming is a way to simulate the shadow effect of a light source from above. This is best done with an airbrush, since you have far more control over the spray and you can apply much thinner layers of paint. I would highly recommend against using spray can Zenithal priming on smaller miniatures, as multiple layers of primer from a spray can can quickly obscure small details. Though for larger miniatures such as the Cyclops I'm about to show you from Massive Darkness, it'll work just fine. Typically though, when I'm using spray cans, I opt for a two-tone prime, a dark tone from below and a light tone from above. So here are some before pictures of the Cyclops. All the before and after pictures are taken with the same lighting and camera angle to better showcase the effects of Zenithal priming. The first thing you want to do is spray the miniature with black primer from below at a 45-degree angle, though really you just want to coat the entire underside with black. Next, you'll want to set the miniature down somewhere so you can keep your angle consistent. Spray the miniature with a gray primer this time from above at a roughly 45-degree angle. The final step is to spray directly from above with a white primer, with a few quick passes. So what is the point of Zenithal priming? In my experience, there are two main uses of this technique. Number one is it gives you a big head start with your highlighting, especially if you're using an airbrush. With thin coats of color on top of the primer, your priming technique really makes a difference. The second use is getting to know the contours of your miniature and using the Zenithal priming as a guide for your future highlights. If you're using a brush, this is more likely what you're going to be doing, since your paint layers will probably be thicker than an airbrush, and the effects of the Zenithal prime start to fade after 2 or 3 coats of paint. This is a completely optional way of priming. If you have a good imagination, you can achieve these highlights by imagining where the light would be shining, or you could just use an overhead lamp on the miniature before you paint it and take a picture of it, then just use that as your reference. As always, I hope you found this video useful, and thank you very much for watching.